Hello and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. I'm Luce, and, well, as the title suggests, Vampire Survivors got itself a new update. Let's see here. Find 20 Orologions. Those are the timepieces. Alrighty. Oh. Oh, everyone has different skins now. Interesting. Alright, not everyone has an alternate skin. Hmm. Alright, go with this one and Tiny Bridge. Challenge. Two opposing factions abruptly stop fighting over this little bridge. No doubt the source of this cessation will turn out to be completely harmless. Well, first of all, let's try one of these others here. Alright. Arcanas, and where's the one that makes timepieces more common? Mm, 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 mm. Let's see here. I know there's one here that makes 10 might cooldown, reach active up to 50. Here we are, out of bounds. Freezing enemy causes explosions. Orgons are easier to find. Ooh, and there's a new item. Alright, out of bounds. Excellent. Now let's see here. We roll. Spell string Silver Wind is probably a good one, so that's another keep away item. Greatest Jubilee that has a chance to summon light sources, and those are a source of Orla, the time thingies. Duplicator sounds good to me. Greatest Jubilee. Duplicator again. Oops. Yeah, I forgot this character has very little HP. But that's why it's a good one to try, I think. Crown. This early should help out a lot. Actually, let me just double check. What does the crown upgrade again? Alright. Cherubim Golden Egg. Robot bouncing projectiles. I don't think I need these. Base damage up. Let's get the Grace Jubilee going, since I need to get 10 of these time stop items. Torn his box? Nah. I guess we can go for the Bayonetta guns. Vandalier. Song of Mana, Garlic. Let's go with more Vandalier then. I have the roulette active, so I think it should be fine. Light sources. Silver Wind, good, I need that one. There we are. Mirage Robe. Eight Despair, good. Alright, got all the weapons I need. Pomerola. I guess I best get that just to upgrade the staff. Oh wow. Greatest Jubilee. Fire an additional projectile. Silver Wind. Oh, wonderful. More gun levels sounds good to me. And I've got the roulette to keep things interesting. I really want the spinach. You know what, let's just go with the spinach. I'm not upgrading anything with a tractor orb. Perfect. I pretty much want the attractor orb regardless of what kind of run I'm doing, so... And the fact that it upgrades an item here is just a bonus on top of that, I'd say. Silver Wind, please. Here's one. I definitely need to get the guns up. I also need to make sure to get the tiramisu, since that's the item used to upgrade the Bayonetta guns. Tractor orb up. Definitely one I want sooner rather than later. There it is. Oh yeah. I also finally get some more revivals, which is good because this character is one who really scales with levels. If I remember reading the wiki right, they start out extraordinarily weak but get ridiculously powerful at higher levels. The roulette is a wonderful thing. Free level of Greatest Jubilee. Don't mind if I do. A tractor orb up, if you please. Let's max out the Silver Wind so that we can get its upgrade out sooner rather than later. Light sources, sounds good to me. I do like how the roulette takes a little while before the upgrades actually take effect, so that you have time to prepare, especially if it's something particularly nasty. Or if you're not paying attention to it, you get a bit of time before you get a little surprise. Might as well get some extra revives, just to be safe. I really should have gotten something to upgrade the crown with, but it's whatever. I got it early enough that it should be a big help no matter what I do. I'm pretty sure I need to max out both the Pomerol and the Silver Wind to get the festive wins. So might as well get that out of the way. Plus it'll get it out of the pool. Ooh. Gotta love getting a jackpot. And for the record, this update is 100% free with the base game, so if you have Vampire Survivors, you have the update, even if you have no expansions. I did look that up before the stream and confirm that is the case, because I figure I should probably mention that on stream if that's going to be a caveat people need to be aware of. But no, you do not need any expansions whatsoever. It's a base game. A thing. I certainly appreciate it, and very fitting the theme. After all, not Castlevania is very good for the spooky season. Might as well get the XP booster so I can level faster. Judging by the slightly lower quality, I'm assuming those sprites might have been from the earlier testing phases before they redid everything, maybe? Hard to say. Ah, here we are. Heart of Fire. Don't have enough for those. Mad Groove. Divine Bloodline. Listed weapons armor also affects these and reflects damage. I don't think I have enough to make that worthwhile. Chaos in the Dark Knight. Fine, we'll Mad Groove it. Oh, I guess I must have remembered wrong. I thought the, what's it called? Oh, it doesn't... I thought the, empty tome was on the stairs, but no, that's in the library. Upgrade the guns first. Doing it this way means it's going to be a bit of time for me to unlock everything, but I think I should be okay. Doom doom doom. And there we are, the festive winds have upgraded. Weakens enemy defenses. Greatest Jubilee, an additional projectile. There we are. I don't want a cursed item for this particular run, but I suppose I could... Enables the finisher. First spinach. Nah, we'll just discard it, but I will fight the Guardian for the bonuses. Spinach up. Just increase everything's damage. Excellent. Greatest Jubilee's been finished off. Which means we now have the disco dance party option. Okay, the Sparrow's maxed out, so I think that's all the guns. Yeah, the guns are all maxed, so I should be able to fuse them shortly. Spinach maxed, if you please. Spellbinder effects last longer. Mirage Robe maxed out. There we are, the guns have been fused together. Alright, so let's see here. I need something that upgrades with one of the accessories I already have. Lightning Ring, no thanks, but I will complete the Spellbinder. Summon Knight, Laurel. You know what? Let's go with the Laurel then. We'll go ahead and get this. Sucks to have a cursed item, but I can wait to level it to last. Notice the UI's changed a bit since I last played. Then again, it could just be different settings. I'll have to look at it later. There we are. Cooldown permanently reduced. Not bad. I believe the Laurel's maxed out now, so... There we go, the Mirage Robe is upgraded to the Jadore, or how do you pronounce it? Oh no, the Laurel has 7 levels. I should probably focus on the Metaglia. Why do I keep calling Megalos still? Metaglos, because those are the big upgrade. The cursed enemy thing could potentially be good at this rate, though, simply because of how powerful my build is right now. The roulette was a really good addition to the game, I think. I like it. Definitely one of the better free updates, I think. Yeah, I should have gotten the cursed one, just because more enemies means more experience. I'll probably have that achievement for all 10 after this run pretty easily. Oh yes, more of these. Excellent, I got the cloak upgrade, Crimson Shroud. Why do I never made that joke before? It's incredibly, Oh, nice. It's an incredibly obvious joke to make, and usually I'm pretty good at making those. Oh well. Ooh, Stone Mask. Don't mind if I do. The big gold stuff is gonna be from the end here, so I can upgrade that. I already made back the money I spent on the gold, that's for sure. Ooh, a candy box. Prismatic Missile. Might as well make it even more of a rave. Yeah, as I said, this character gets absurdly strong once you get to if you can get to higher levels. Chicken Bonanza. Yeah. As great as that is, I guess that is one drawback of the, Attract Orb. If you want to avoid picking up an item, but it spawns right next to you, like with Mad Groove or whatever, it'll be pulled to you right away. Gain rivals. Revivals. Enemies within magnet range take damage. Or I can go with Awakening. Gains 3 revivals, consume a revival, gains stats. And if not, my gun stacks with them. So you know what, let's go with that. Oh yeah, see, it's so much better because I have revivals. And there we are. We've officially upgraded to the Luminaire. It's now a proper disco dance. Oops. Just money in that one. Also money. Not bad. Yeah, reasons like this are why the game has an epilepsy warning when you start it out. They are absolutely not joking that it is dangerous if you have an epilepsy problem. If only more games could be that honest, like a gacha warning that if you have a gambling problem, you should probably not play. Then again, they're probably banking on that. And this is from someone who plays games like that, so rest assured I'm not throwing shade at games I don't even play. Ooh, you know what? Why not? Ghost Swarm, light sources. Why not? Luck up. Oh, wonderful. Oh my, the giant enemy crab. The final boss of this area, and he's about to melt. It's usually safer to be beneath him rather than above him, though. Ah, lovely. We maxed out the clover levels, I think. Yes. I'd say I managed to accomplish the build I was going for with this particular run. I don't know if I'll actually be able to beat the Reaper, but I guess we have a shot at it, thanks to just how powerful this character gets with levels. Frankly, if I can level him up more, that would be rather ideal. Oh yeah. I think this character has more than paid for the gold egg I bought them at the start. I don't know why I bought it, I just felt like it for some reason. Ooh. Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. Ophion sounds like fun. Millionaire might be better, though, because I'm getting a good amount of gold on this run, so let's go for it. Millionaire. It's not one I get very often, anyways, so it'll be nice to have a bit of a change of pace. Yeah, we're cleaning house rather well, I think. XP gems. Shooting stars. Oh my. Yeah, I've got a ton of luck, almost 400, holy crap. Yeah, Millionaire was definitely a good one. This character can't make money nearly as well as the Caterpillar character, who is absolutely built for money runs, but... Yeah, it's starting to get to the 29. We're starting to get to the 30-minute time limit, so this is gonna be a little tricky. Things are definitely starting to get tricky. I mean, whether or not we'll win, even I don't know. I have lost. It looks like I'm winning now, but remember, I have lost at 29. At like 1 second to 30 minutes, so you can't get cocky in this game. That's what I'm gonna say. 6, 3, 2, 1, go. Cash in. You know what? Let's revive and see what we can do, because remember, this character scales rather well. We beat him. Yeah, I think it was better to, eat a couple revives and defeat the Red Reaper before. Looks like the blue one's just hanging out there. Yeah, I remind you, I mentioned this game has an epilepsy warning when you started out. And yeah, the Pale Reaper is on the foreground. You can't interact with it one way or another, so that's how you know it's intended. Find 20 Orlogions. The Glass Fandango. Let's see here. I unlock a new character there, or? Rotting Ghoul. Gets more projectiles, max +4. Oh yeah, they did unlock a... Yeah, you can see in the upper right corner, they actually did add a co-op mode to this game a while ago. It's local co-op only, though, so no internet quite yet, but... It's kind of nice just how much they've been supporting the game. Alright, survive 20 minutes in whiteout, find the antidote. Alrighty, let's see, who do I want to play as next? Yeah, these other portraits, these other sprites look a bit older. I can't help but wonder, were those from an earlier version of the game, and they got a sprite update later, they decided let's add them later? Christine looks like a Sailor Moon character in her alternate skin. Alright, let me grab a sip of my drink and we'll dive into the next one then. Ah. Alright, and we'll use her alternate skin here. Whiteout bonus stage. Arctic mirage and a slow, constant snowstorm make this great glacier a hostile environment. Nonetheless, myths of a powerful weapon, a mysterious potion, and a cursed woman who hates hot springs make for strong lures. Sounds good to me. List of weapons get +1 amount. Characters and its evolution gain +3 amount instead. I'm not sure if that affects anything for Blue Moon or whatever. Ooh, I'm liking this music. Heart of Fire. Character also explodes when damaged. Mad Groove. Ah, so this is where the spear can be found. Prismatic Missile. Yeah, she looks like a Sailor Moon character with this, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Spell Strike. Yeah, let's just go with the whole AoE setup here. Attract Orb, don't mind if I do. I definitely need to get the duplicator to increase amount as well. Oh, speak of the devil. Anything of use here? Huh. Nope, no golden eggs this time. Increase the attract orb, if you please. Shooting stars. I have no idea what this weapon up here is, but I'm gonna go and grab it immediately. Because why shouldn't I? Sadly, it doesn't snow around here as much as it used to. It seems to go in and out, but... I gotta be careful. That deletes everything. When it says deletes everything in front of you, it absolutely means it. Cooldown reduced by 10 seconds. And it has a chance of not deleting everything. Glass Fandango. Stronger with movement or line against frozen enemies. Ah, so they're emphasizing an ice build now. Well, sounds good to me. Chance not to erase items. Yeah, the chance to not erase items is not going to reach 0 until significantly later on. Still, this is an interesting character to work with because she can avoid getting overwhelmed very, very easily. I actually don't think I have enough slots for another, because at least not until I upgrade the spell, string, spell, slayer, spell, everything. I think I'll find a shortcut through my this snowman hedge maze. I think specifically she looks kind of like a mix of Sailor Mars and Sailor Venus, but that might just be my inner weeb talking. I am reminded how the Justice League TV show, Glass Fandango, had an episode where Martian Manhunter was introduced themselves as Hino Ray, and Batman's all, you know, your name's a dead giveaway. Hino Ray is Sailor Mars' her normal name in Sailor Moon, which carries some implications that Batman would know something like that. Spell Strike does still need to be powered up. Free levels in anything is appreciated right now. Mirage Robe tempting, but... oh nice, items were not deleted this time. Pentagram. There we are. Yeah, we're starting to get to a decent chance of items not being deleted. Now, I still have to be careful because it can and will. Because it can and will delete map items, if I remember right. Now, it's not a huge deal if I accidentally do delete that, because that just means I have to restart the map. But it's a hassle, so I need to be careful. This feels a bit more like some of the earlier levels. Pentagram, reduce cooldown. Civilian name, that would be what Sailor Moon refer to it as. It's been a long time, so I don't quite remember all the details. There we are. I probably should have waited till I filled out the bottom, but who cares? Lots of ice ghosts in this area. The Glass Fandango. Ah, this is like the one Yukiona character. You can actually play as. Neat. Alright, now it should be good to rush in. Well, I probably shouldn't rush in, period, but you get what I mean. And now, allows buying the Defang power-up. Relic found. I need to max out the Glass Fandango in order to unlock its use outside this map. Oh, wonderful. Excellent. Alright, so yeah, they're definitely focusing on the ice build with this update. Not only giving a map kind of like some of the earlier ones, rather than the more complicated ones from the expansion, but also a case of something that goes with the ice build, since I guess the fire build already has a lot going on. Well, I guess making the character and the light sources and all that explode means even more AoE damage. And it's inherently a bit more difficult to justify debuffs and freezing of enemies, since it's easier to just, you know, kill rather than weaken. So yeah, I can see why they'd see ice as in need more of a buff. Oh, wow. Alright, so when time is stopped, the spear becomes massive. Fire an additional projectile. Sounds good to me. Boogaloo of Illusions. Blue Iron Will. Twilight Realm. Weapons generate explosions when they expire. Maybe I should reroll for the ice one. Silent Old Sanctuary, Lost and Found Painting, Tragic Princess, slash. Here we are, Jail of Crystal. Yep, Jail of Crystal. Let's go. We're going full ice build this time. 4 seasons. That's not bad, but I really need to get the crown for the sake of upgrading 2 of my weapons. Yeah, Tracked Orb needs to max out too, because that's just convenient. No, it's not in here. Oh, it's over there. I think I see it over there anyways. There we are, yeah. Spell Stream. And Spell Strom is the last one, I believe. Yeah, I knew I didn't have enough room to do anything else. It'll be a bit easier once I fuse them into one. Between this and Tunic, I've really gotten to appreciate games that do quite a bit with very little. Which makes sense, because for indie games like these, they aren't going to have the kind of budget. I mean, this game's like $5. They're not... It did take off, though, so they probably have a bit more budget, and they've definitely been putting it to good use looking at how the constant updates and expansions have been. But they didn't have that starting out, so they definitely had to make it all count. Then again, I guess there was also something you said about the launches, the non-expansion stages being more open and simplistic like this one, and that might be why they decided to go back to it for this. My damage might be a little low. Prismatic Shard. Alright, if I'm not moving, the spear hits everything around me. If I am moving, it all fires in one direction. Good to keep in mind. And of course, it does bonus damage to frozen enemies, including ones frozen by its own effect. It does seem to have a freeze effect on its own, so... I don't need to worry about... Oh yeah, I should probably pick this up before it gets deleted. Accident. I got lucky there that it wasn't, but it absolutely can be. Especially since I don't have the upgrade item yet. Best to keep my damage up. I do appreciate that this item isn't one that relies on others to function. Since it can freeze and then does bonus damage to enemies it's frozen, it just becomes easier if you go with the full ice build. Some of these Yuki-onna enemies are more faded than the others. Prismatic Missile. XP, XP, XP. There. Prismatic Missile's capped out. I just need to get the crown. I I don't want to skip if I can avoid it, but I also can't be neglecting stuff that powers me up directly. Strike, I need Spell Strum. As much as I'd really like to get the, As much as I'd really like to get the, some of the other weapons here, I do need to complete the fusion weapon, because if I just have 2 components of... It's not going to work. It's just not going to be worth it. Here we are. Empty Tome. Reduce cooldown on everything, including my screen clear. Empty Tome, Empty Tome, Empty Tome. Even with no upgrade, this one is just absurdly good. Free upgrade, sounds good to Spinach, sounds good to me. I just realized if I want to upgrade this weapon, it's going to have to be one of the 2 that exist here. Because as I said, each update and each expansion, the new map will always give you all the items you need. So it has to be one of these 2. I'll get them both as soon as I receive, what's it called? The, crown, because again, I need to upgrade it. I need to get... I need that, crown because that upgrades 2 of my weapons. So once I get it, it's going to be a huge quality of life upgrade. Victory Sword is amazing, but not going to be much use for the moment. It's not what I'm going for, I mean. Maybe once I get the spells from upgrades. I should... Spell String, here we are. That's the last one for this particular upgrade. I definitely want to get the wings because that's the movement speed. That's a movement speed upgrade. Oh yeah, this is nice. There it is, the crown! Alright, with this I can get anything I want. Get. I'll just max these out, and one of them should be what I need in order to upgrade my, new spear. String. As much as I really do need to max out the Empty Tome to get everything's cooldown reduced, I really need to get the upgrade to clean out my inventory a bit. Oh, whoops, I can't leave behind the last Arcana upgrade. I mean, I can, but that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? Ah, so this one... Interesting, is the boss here a nine-tailed fox? Something like that at the very least. Well, let me grab this real quick. The Twilight Requiem. Awaken. Let's make sure I win this then, shall we? I'm playing it safe by picking that one, but I just didn't want to risk... Yeah, exactly. Oh my, there's a lot, multiple of them now. Spell String, I should be close to getting the Spell Strum upgrade now. Looks like my damage might be a little low, but that's fine. Oopsie. Well, every time I revive, I come back stronger. All these are the Will-O-Wisps they command, so we gotta be careful. There we are. Oh, perfect. I now no longer have to worry about items getting deleted because Gorgeous Moon has it. Empty Tome to reduce the cooldown. Oopsie. Yeah, these snowmen are alive now. Would have liked to have gotten the crown earlier, but it's whatever. Excellent, the Spell Strum upgrade. Summon Knight sounds good to me. Don't mind a free level. The snowmen have finally come to life. They've had enough. Shadow Pinion. I think this is where I got the wings, but I had to get out of there because of other things. Might as well max out the wing levels just so I can move faster and get the cursed item. I think there was an item in here already collected. The spear I met at Rager based on its location. Yeah, there's no question I'm leveling a lot faster than I was, that's for sure. Ah, darn it. There we are. Glass Fandango level up. Survive 20 minutes in Whiteout. Unlock Shimoon. Find the antidote in Whiteout. The Defang power-up. What's this power-up then? Defang? What's that? Enemies spawn unable to deal damage 3% of times per rank. Ah, interesting. So basically this allows me to weaken foes. Interesting. Right, this is a new character. I should have waited to purchase them. Because, yeah, they always start needing to be purchased. Easy. Freeze all enemies for 10 seconds when health reaches critically low level. Seems pretty useful. Evolve the Glass Fandango. I guess these could just be alternate skins. Hard to say. Like I said, since the other ones seem a bit lower quality than the newer one, the ones we start with, it could be from an early version, or they could just be. It could be to specifically to reference the older Castlevania games, really. This game is definitely not shy about the fact it's a totally not Castlevania inspired. Although it references just about everything it feels like, which makes sense. Alright, let me grab a sip of my drink and we'll go back to Whiteout and try and evolve their weapon. There we are. You know what, let's go for a full freeze build. Jail of Crystal. Oh, let me guess, green enemies are the ones that can't harm me. Interesting. Let's go re-roll a bit. Yeah, let's go with Rune Tracer. Let's stick with the full ice build. Empty Tome is a really good one regardless, so... And of course I need armor to upgrade. I want that Attract Orb first, just because it's so useful, but yeah, I do need the armor. Sure, let's get a golden egg, just to give this character a bit of a boost. I can turn them off at any point. And I already unlocked the character that requires someone who has no golden eggs, and if they add more, well, Queen Sigma isn't allowed to pick up any. So I can just use her for that. Mirage Robe. Sounds good to me. As I said, we're going full ice build for this, baby. Which is funny, because this kind of reflects my Pathfinder character a bit. Well, kind of. I made them full water elemental sorcerer type, so focus on there. Of course, then the GM gave me some wild magic. And as mentioned before, I am the type of person who does not have any problem gambling. It gets absolutely ridiculous. Like last time, I ended up rolling a power or a word kill, which is instant kill on anything below a certain percentage here. The enemy doesn't even get to attempt to save on it, they just die. It's a 9th level spell, but my character's only like level 6, so I only have access to level 3 spells normally, so... Of course, it's not always good stuff. I mean, I know that there's Turn into Potted Plant on that list somewhere, because everyone memes about it. And I once did get a teleport you to where you were at this time yesterday, where at that time I was traveling to the city, so I was in the middle of the effing desert. So that was... So yeah, wild magic is absolutely a gamble. I should really get the spinach. Just because that's more damage to everything. Although I guess it's all available here, so that would have been fine too. I definitely want the empty tome, because that's just always a useful thing to have. Shooting stars might be a little painful. I do not need a magic wand, so... Rune Tracer, level up if you please. I could also use the item that increases amounts, just because that's going to really boost out by help out by having the having them bouncing out. Glass Fandango. Free level of Rune Tracer. Sounds good to me. I'm having a lot of fun with the stuff they've added since, but I won't sit here and say the Rune Tracer and older stuff aren't still fun. I definitely want to get that one sooner than later. You know what, let's get the Fire Wand too. It completely breaks my ice theme a little, but you know, why not? Despite the theming, I still picked up Fireball at tier 3, and wow, I am seeing why that's always considered the immediate go-to spell for any and all arcane magic users that can learn it. Holy crap. It's a huge AoE with practically unblockable damage. The save enemies get is just to see whether or not they reduce the damage. They can't avoid it entirely. And unlike a lot of AoE spells, as far as I can tell, it has no target limit. Plus, the damage just plain scales decently, so yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I was thinking this area looked a lot like the vaguely Japanese-themed expansion there, and it seems that's entirely by design, since the boss is the Nine-Tailed Kitsune there, or at least something similar. Interesting, the projectiles count as enemies. My damage may be a little lacking. I probably should focus on something a bit. Perhaps I should have attempted it on a regular stage and just remembered which ones spawn here, so that I'd know which ones to go after. Or done another stage that actually has one that spawns here. I'm just a bit hesitant because the Milk Factory is the other one I can think of that has the wings available to grab. And that would be nice to avoid RNG, but on the other hand, the Milk Factory also has a lot of high HP enemies that are kind of a pain. Free level of the robe, don't mind if I do. Beginning. Why not? Free level of spinach, don't mind if I do. Free spinach, don't mind if I do. I'm definitely not saying no to free levels and stuff. Defang seems like it might be a bit tricky, because while it does mean if I have to choose between getting hit by something, I can make sure it's one that actually isn't capable of harming me. It's a bit of a crapshoot, since ultimately you want enemies to die before they can hit you to begin with, but then again, that's not always feasible, especially depending on the kind of build you're using or the character you're playing. Plus, I imagine for someone who's just starting out, that's probably going to be a very appreciated upgrade, simply by virtue of the fact that it means everything trying to kill you is now slightly less trying to kill you. Armor. Rune Tracer maxed out. Good. Wings up. If I can max out the wings, then I can at least decide. I can at least confirm or deny whether or not those are that one's the item to upgrade, because the spear is indeed maxed out. I'm not going for this setup so I can banish one. Duplicator, perfect. Wings up. Alright, wonderful. I gotta hurry though, this is only a 20-minute stage. So 15 is when the final boss comes out. No future, wonderful. Yeah, a lot of the earlier stuff only requires you to have the accessory period and max out the weapon, since the weapon is what upgrades, but the later ones added require a bit more levels to the accessory as well, which does make sense. Have to be really careful because I'm not sure my build is sufficiently powerful for something like this, but I guess I have the Defang to help out a little. Empty tomb. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh yeah. Alright, the wings are maxed out, so I'll soon find out if that's the item that the spear uses. If not, it's going to be the skull, so I'll have to level that next. Wait, it doesn't tell me outright, does it? No, I have to unlock it before it'll reveal to me what the upgrade requirement is. So do I want the Santa robe or lightning ring? Santa water's probably not too bad, honestly, just because it's been a while since I got it too, so it might be helpful. Oh, the boss is here. I guess I'll just shove him around. Duplicator. Oopsie. Come on, get all the XP I can. Wow, this long and it didn't give me the upgrades I wanted for the... Dang. Ah. Darn it. I don't have a full set of revives this time, so I gotta be very careful. Ah, darn it. So close. I'm gonna have to use a regular stage for this, then. And what's the one stage we can always rely on? That's right. And actually, might be good to go with either the Mad Forest or the Dairy Plant, simply because one of those have the items I might need. I just wish I could have grabbed that chest for dying, simply because that means I could mark off whether or not it worked or not. Sure, let's go with this one. I still want to go with the ice build, so even though it's probably not smart, let's go with that. I thought I turned off the water, the bubbles. Mildly frustrating. I'm not gonna go for the Spellstrum in this build. Rune Tracer, however, is a good one for this build. Well, time to head for the Cursed Skull and hope for the best, I guess. There's some really good music in this game, dang. Duplicator. I need what experience I can this early on. Any item I can get to a good level is gonna really add up. Ah, yeah, the green ones can't harm me. Rune Tracer. And there are so many really good tracks in this game. I love it. I mean, I knew that before. It's just nice to get a reminder. Yeah, I'm still a ways away. These stages are really huge. Chicken Madness. Nice of the skeletons with bows to, you know, not actually fire... Ooh, nice. Armor. To not actually fire their bows at me, otherwise that might have been dangerous. I mean, there are ranged enemies in this game, they're just significantly more rare. Om nom 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 XP crystals. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a better stage for the kind of build I'm trying to do here. Enemies surrounding me easy means an easier time for enemies to get cleared out by the runes and rune tracers. Naturally, the wings are not coming, I suppose. But I can't neglect leveling stuff. As much as I like to banish things to make it easier to get what I'm after, I can't do it too much or I won't be strong enough for the later stuff. I need to make sure my stuff is a decent level, then I can begin banishing, or at least that's what I'm gonna try to do. Excellent, that's one maxed out. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I can reach there, so I might as well take my time. A pet. What does a pet mean? Ah, hearts. Alright, some of these enemies are also green. Whoops. I might be a little... Free Rune Tracer level. No complaints here. Oh yeah, things that are frozen take boosted damage from the spear. And because of my ice build, ooh. The Glass Fandango is now maxed out. Oh, I guess if I need lots of steaks, I know where to go. What a beautiful forest. We should now cleave it. It really sucks not having the attract orb. Rune Tracer level 8, if you don't mind. I guess I could just walk away from this area and come back later, since I recall if you leave an area for a while, the XP crystals will coalesce into a single big one. But at the same time, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't need to min-max this. I'm just here to try and upgrade the weapon, after all. I'm gonna have to start banishing. I don't have a choice. Yeah, see him. Flames of Misspell, Skullomaniac. Attract Orb. That was a really good amount of levels right there. How do you upgrade the, I guess I should have realized it might be the wings, because there's not very many things the wings upgrade right now. Let's see, what was the item I was trying to see upgraded? I guess I can worry about it later. Oh, I was trying to see what the skull upgrade is. Well, no, it wasn't. Finally, the attract orb is being such a godsend now. Attract orb up. Skullomaniac. And money. That's interesting. I have everything to upgrade the Rune Tracer. Oh, I bet there's a... I should probably look it up. They probably made it so you can't get upgrades too early. Song of Mana. That was a bunch of demons, and they all melted immediately. Hilarious. Wings, perfect. For better or for worse, I will be upgrading it. Upgrading my spear. No future. Why not? We'll get the Shadow Servant too, since the skull also upgrades that. Best take full advantage, after all. At around 11 minutes is when I'm gonna get a metric buttload of skelly boys after my ass. And that's when we're going to really start leveling up fire breathing. Yep. List of projectiles gain up to 3 bounces. Healing is doubled. Enables critical hits for these weapons. I don't have any of those. Heart of Fire. These items cause explosions. You know what? Let's go for it. Yeah, 11 minutes is when they... I remember when I first started, this huge chunk of skeletons at 11 minutes was horrifying, but now it's the one I partly look forward to, simply because of all the XP crystals it gives. And I'm getting the sense it's actually the skull. It's not the skull that upgrades, it's the... Sangamana. Yeah, I'm getting the sense it's actually the wings, because the wings doesn't actually upgrade very much right now. I imagine the reason the skull and some others got multiple items to upgrade is because they were considered weaker before. But having more things they could potentially upgrade gives them significantly more value. Clever decisions, I think. I'm probably overthinking things. What can I say? I'm one of those people who likes to pick apart stuff I like and see how it works, what makes... Interesting. But I do openly admit that's also something that can never truly be... it also means I give up something else that can never truly be captured again. Like, I guess watching might be familiar. If you played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, a lot of people absolutely swear by the personality test, saying the biggest fans will probably have sworn by it. The biggest fans will probably have sworn by whatever it gives them. It doesn't matter who or what after. Some even go as far as to say the only people who don't swear by are those who just didn't get the one they like, which is a little goofy, but the point is, there's a personality... The thing with that personality test is, since I've looked under the hood, so to speak, I know precisely how it works, and as such, I can never truly experience that again. Ooh, upgrade obtained. But yeah, I think this kind of proves that, yeah, it's indeed the wings that upgrade it. So I was really close last time. If I had grabbed that chest, I likely would have immediately gotten it. But yeah, the way that the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon personality test works is it actually decides your answer pretty much before it even asks you the questions. Because of all the options you could potentially get in the game, you can't get all those in a single go. You're going to... Whatever it selects for you are the only options you can really get, no matter which ones are most fitting for you. So I can't have the magic of, ooh, it gave me something incredibly fitting just for me. Now, that magic is gone. Replaced with an entirely different magic, I'd argue, but the mystery of that magic is absolutely gone for good. I can never be surprised by it simply by the fact that I know how those personality texts work now. And if you want an SMT example, there is also one with SMT If, but I imagine very few people would be familiar with that one because that game never left Japan. But yeah, that SMT If also had a personality test that could determine what kind of guardians and summons you get. Because basically when you die in If, you get assigned a new guardian, depending on your level and how long it was since your last death. So if you die too much early on, you can end up with a really weak one, but if you only die a few times late game, you can get an absurdly powerful one. Which does, of course, mean you're inevitably going to be gaming the system a bit, because you'll eventually reach a point where you have to go, all, crap, I'd best take off all my gear and die so I can upgrade. My current Guardian is just too weak. But hey, it's the... Did it work? Celestial Volge evolved. Might deal critical damage and freeze enemies. Turns launch into starry heavens. Hello. What are starry heavens? Let me open up the Grimoire a bit. Is it not in here? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so yeah, it is indeed the wings. I'll most likely get another Almtion or whatever it is soon enough, because of law statistics and all that. That said, SMTF also has a bit of an... Well, I guess even with Pokemon Misty Turn is true, but basically an if, one personality result you can get is significantly better than any other one you could possibly get. Which does kind of suck, if we're honest. Alright, I was gonna look up the Flames of Misspell. Definitely totally not a reference to Flames of Moosespell. I don't have a Torrentia's box to upgrade that, so I'm glad I didn't. And they probably give the skull so many different things it upgrades largely because, well, if you're not specifically after a cursed item to gain experience, or if you don't think it's redundant with the others, you at least get a new option. You know what, let's go with Prismatic Missile. Just because that works well with one of our Arcanas really well. I can see some of the green zombies are a slightly different shade from the others, so I'll take that to mean that's the ones that... difference between the harmless ones and harmful ones, but... Well, I guess they're the only enemies that are that heavy shade of green, so I guess they figure... be the small price to pay. The former bosses are now regular enemies. A new upgrade. Ah. The Ophion has a chance to instantly kill foes. Sounds like a wonderful time. Whoa. Dang. I don't think I didn't notice those Zodiac symbols that showed up for a short moment. Heh. I probably need to put a bit more into defenses when next time I play this character, but it's good to know. I'll explore chicken if I'm not full HP, please. Because I still want to win this run. I completed my goal of evolving the weapon, but I still want to win. I'm not holding back. I'm just doing a very weird build. Whoa. Yep, those are all the Zodiac symbols. How I love this. Right, we still have one last item to upgrade. The Echo Knight. We now have ourselves a set of teeth that clean everything. Huh. I don't have the item that increases the AoE, so it's not quite as insane as it has been in the past, but it's still really good. Don't get me wrong. Between enemies frozen spawning green, it seems there's a good amount of damage mitigation going on here. Ooh, lots of gold there. Not too much money this time around, but it's fine. This is the gold run. Out of bounds. Freezing enemies also generates explosions. Sounds good to me. They now have the same explosion as fire, but we can now unlock the Zodiac powers more easily. I should probably deactivate the water bubbles if I haven't already. That's one of the very few weapons I'd rather not use, period. Disappointing for the Kappa that uses them, I'm sure, but... Nice seeing the chain explosions there. Roulette. Didn't we already have a roulette? The darkness on the edges of the screen are closing in on me. Money, 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 money! Money! Powers of the Zodiac, grant me your strength. Oh, I love this. I'm not sure if it's actually stronger than anything that I already have, but it's fun, and that's what matters. I can look into the details later. The Alaroon, or whatever it is, the final boss of the area, is defeated. We just have to survive 5 more minutes and we're in good shape. I definitely have a lot of good vertical control. If I was playing the Gauss Tower, I'd be in good shape. I gotta be careful of those bat swarms. While they're pretty easy to kill themselves, the problem is they usually push more durable stuff towards you. Luckily, my build's more or less complete, so I don't need to worry about that. I guess in Zodiac Braves, I could also make a reference to Final Fantasy Tactics. I know a buddy of mine's been streaming that recently. I'm not really a fan of the original translation because they clearly did not know a number of things, and well, I guess that's unfair. They were probably forced to just given the base information, not told like this is supposed to be a reference to a previous game or whatever, and that's hard to realize if you don't already know beforehand. But I won't sit here and say good lines didn't come from that. I mean, the original Final Fantasy IV, the famous Spoony Bard line, that was never in the original Japanese script. And indeed, a lot of people were disappointed when it was missing from the 3D remake, because while that remake is genuinely good for what it's doing, It does have the script more accurate to the original translation. In other words, it took away all the neat stuff that people liked in favor of trying to keep it accurate. I guess that's kind of interesting. Should it be flawless in its translation? Should it not to make some stuff that would make it resonate a bit better? After all, it's usually called localizing, not translating. Granted, some use that as an excuse to simply censor stuff, but it's not just that. Sometimes they change a reference to something that's more Eastern thing to something a bit more Western so that Western audiences will get the analogy or whatever a lot better. Oh yeah. Zoom out. All the mini bosses are now actual bosses. The other bosses are now just generic enemies, including the glowing bats. So we gotta be careful. But we're definitely near the end here. Shooting stars. I'm gonna get a bit of cash after this, but I'm not worried about it. As I said, this isn't a money run. Yeah, you can tell you're near the end when damn near everything drops a red crystal. Basically saying this is your last chance to get any new level ups. And in the case of that chest, upgrade any items before the end. I'm not worried about being the Reaper on this run, I just want to get to the end, period. Have at least one victory as this character. We'll just cash in leftover revives then. Evolve the Glass Fandango. And what's left? Just find the Chaos Altamana and Tiny Bridge. Continuing the Sonic theme, but with the Chaos, various types of stuff. Yeah, Sammy's the one you want if you want to do a gold run. Gains experience, pick up gold coins and bags. Starts with temporarily reduced might. Let's see, who do I want to play as next? Avatar. No, actually, Concetta, because I'm going to be going for the new weapon, and both of these weapons evolve with the wings. But for now, let me grab a sip of my drink. Tiny bridge. They abruptly stop fighting on this little bridge. No doubt the source of this will turn out to be completely harmless. Well, maybe I shouldn't be doing that quite yet. I need a character. Challenges usually have special rules, and I can't guarantee I'll get anything I want here. Then again, why not? Carello. I'm definitely gonna want the amount upgraded as soon as I can. Flames of Misspell. Oh. Why not? No, I need things to go horizontally, not vertically. The wings. Perfect. Shadow Pinion. Attract Orb. Come on. Allow O Soul Mio to morph when reaching level 80. Ooh. Nice level up on everything important, I'd say. I'm not following these Vampire Survivors updates as closely as I probably should, if we're completely honest. Ooh, nice. Glass Fandango needs to max out immediately so I can get it upgraded. Carello also needs to upgrade. If I get the amount up, the duplication ring, that would be quite ideal. I guess the Attract Orb is fine. Now, the Final Fantasy Tactics translation I was kind of iffy on because some things are kind of hard to follow with her blunt. But at the same time, it does have some memorable lines like, blame yourself for God. Which I basically is the prelude to pick a god and pray. Come on, you. There. Let's see here. Disco of Gold. Amount here. Not bad. No. Let's re-roll, see what else we can get. Healing wouldn't be too bad. Gemini. I don't have anything that works with Gemini, though. Silent Sanctuary for each empty weapon slot. Nah, I don't have that. Serenade of Healing. Sure, this one sounds good. Let's rock and roll. Carello definitely needs to max sooner than later, given it's the primary horizontal one, and this is basically a completely horizontal map. Come on, burn it. Free spinach. Sounds good to me. Let's cause all the damage here. Got it. So many neat characters in this game. A shame we don't get any dialogue from them or anything. We do get some implications from stuff like the bestiary. So it's not like we don't get enough. We have nothing. And like I said, it does have some implied story stuff. Like, I think I mentioned how some seem to have taken the interpretation that one of the main characters of the one of the expansions ended up not surviving the events of it. But come on, you. Come on. A lot of that's open like I said, a lot of that is indeed interpretation. Because there's a lot that's up for interpretation in this game. Because every single run seems to end with the Reaper getting you, and yet there's clearly a story involved. It did take me a bit, but did learn. The director one was just in finding the vampire, because the whole thing that started the story is that stuff was going wrong and vampires responsible, and everyone's heading out to try and face them. Hence why you start with the blatant, not Simon Belmont and other such Castlevania-inspired characters. Excellent. Oh, and crap, shit, I should have grabbed the whip while we were there, because the whip is what I need. Come on, you. Whip. Good. Whip. Whip it good. Because if I want to use this whip in particular, I really need to dedicate to it. Next, I need the, Alright, so next I need the Hollow Heart. There's a few... Now that all the weapons are gone, I'll only get accessories, so it'll be a bit easier to find. I just need to banish any I'm not needing. Here we are, Hollow Heart. I believe this is a smaller scale stage, so... Oh, whoops, I missed one all the way back here. Embarrassing for me. Come on, experience. Torna's box. Cursed item, but increases stats of everything. Let's do it. It's going to be... I'm probably going to regret it, but... Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. Valkyrie Tuner. Okay, that's good. The Turner, that's acceptable. That's the upgrade of my main weapon. I need to get the whip up to be sure, because I have to upgrade the whip and upgrade to the Bloody Tear, and then I have to fuse it to make the Fwoofoloo. There we are. Spinach for maximizing my damage. Burn, 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 burn. Alright, let's get out of here. The swords dancers are there. Alright, what's next? Prism Ice. I don't think I have anything that works with these, unfortunately. Waltz of Pearls. Nope, don't have anything that bounces there. I guess playing it safe to make sure I can complete this stage would be nice, so let's do it. If I revive, I'll simply come back stronger and stronger. Oh, ha 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 ha. Because that's not obtained, it died off stream, it's pushing it towards me. Off the area, I mean. Oh, excellent. I got the upgrade I needed. Oh wow, even the spear slashes look different. I love it. Let's burn it all. And once again, I ran past precisely the item I needed. here it is. Get. Might as well get Torna's box leveled up so I can get the next upgrade. I think this is just a 15-minute stage. I'm doing quite a few pruning with the Valkyrie tuner. Excellent, we got ourselves the Bloody Tear. Then next we can upgrade to the Whiffaloo. If we last long enough, that is, but we should be able to. With the Torna's box at max, that means there should be a hefty supply of enemies. I think the final boss is gonna come at 15 minutes or something. I do need to be careful though, bosses have actually started having mechanics. Even the Nine-Tailed Fox in the previous one still had a gimmick in that they'd target from a range and can spawn would spawn a sibling. Okay, so I didn't leave behind any chests. Good. I don't mind if I miss a bit of XP. I do care if I miss a chest. Always a big coin bag, if you please. Might as well get some cash out of this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. I probably should have chosen the chicken to guarantee it, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Come on, spears. And I guess most curse items like the Torna. No, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is satisfying. I have considered doing Final Fantasy Tactics myself, either the original or the GBA ones later on. They're all fundamentally different in their own way, so they wouldn't even step on each other's toes. But, I don't know. Kinda have to... There we are. And there we are, the Whiffaloo. Critical hits. Heal. Oh, wonderful. Oh yeah, this is good. It's just an item, the Defang. I'm not sure what I think about it, but then again, I probably need to do a few runs of leveling it, see what it actually does. Though granted, as I said, it will probably be a huge help to a player starting up. Panic time. What's panic time again? I'm sure I'll be finding out very, very shortly. I love how big the Cabello is. And boy, is it cleaning house. Torno's box may be a cursed item, but boy, does it... Yeah, okay, this is cursed time. Okay, so basically I want to stay away. Get away, get away, get away! I forgot to check if this is a 20-minute stage, but I assume it is. I don't think it's a full 30-minute one. Now give me your energy. Give me that stupid energy. That's a really old reference. There we go. Taken out. Ha! We took out the creature threatening the big bridge. Well, tiny bridge. Battle on the tiny bridge. I don't know if that was a Final Fantasy V reference, but he'd need to have the Enkidu for that. Ooh, nice. This is certainly making the time stoppers significantly more valuable, that's for sure. And make no mistake, those were really good to begin with. A few seconds where nothing can damage you and you can kill whatever you attack in any way you please is really nice. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, there's a... I missed a chest back there. How far back? Notably far back, oh my. I'll make it back. I'll make it in time, make no mistake, but... Dang, I'm glad I noticed it now rather than further ahead. I do believe this should upgrade my ring. And I can once again become Zeus. Oh no, Flames of Misspell. The more enemies are defeated, the more powerful it grows. Oh yeah, I believe this is based on the enemy's killed counter. The one of which I broke 56k on just a moment ago. Oh, I love this. Not bad. We'll just quit and cash in the revives. New achievement, Chaos, find the Chaos Ultimana in the tiny bridge. That reminds me, I should check the bestiary a bit. They added a few more recently, didn't they? Alright, these are from the, Sammy the Caterpillar. Right, these are the expansion areas. The new stuff was added for for the vanilla game, so it's gonna be in the vanilla characters. Garlic, despite the name of traditional garlic. They're not related to traditional garlic, making them useless as wards against the surely inevitable appearances of the vampire. Stage Killer Reaper. Mimic Season 1. Favorite monsters like I've never seen before. Big. Was the last season of Big Monsters not big enough? We'll try these big monsters on for size. They're so big. How are you not impressed by how big these monsters are? They're big. 120 golden bat. All that glitters is not gold. Sometimes it's not. It's bats. While such a rare creature might seem the herald of something truly momentous, it might surprise you to learn that despite appearances, they're just bats and nothing more. Might herald the coming of something truly momentous. The director. Yeah, here we are. When the great many-faced god of all things encountered the empty void, the void spoke thus, Canst thou provide substance? Can thou provide form? And the many-faced god answered thus, As a tonic for life formless sorrow, I shall create a beginning of things, and brought a gift thinly shielded in the atomic matter of the new universe, containing concentration of reality. In modern English, can offer you a cosmic egg in this trying time. Kizoon. Here we are. Found a whiteout. Madonna. Here we are. Despite parents, the Madonna is absolutely not a ghost, but just an illusion of a very angry woman who's lost Actually, she looks like she's singing now. Oh, no, she's a dancer. Wait, is she sifting rice? Could someone pause the animation loop, please? Kizoon. An enormous nine-tailed fox capable of summoning dire illusions, the Kizoon is a treacherous adversary that moves with formidable grace and speed and hits heavily with flaming tails. It's heavily slowed down by snow and hates fire. Resistances. Mental elemental. Sometimes there's so much greed some in the world there aren't enough creatures, dead or alive, to contain it. When that happens, greed soaks into things and brings them to act. Even the deep earth itself is raised into berserk elementals. Available in white and blue flavors. Miragelos. Fleeting versions of ghastly humans from a past far away. Some carry ancient memories and might whisper to you some of the worst things they've said when they walk on Earth, like you have to pay us 20 gold per install. Today, nobody remembers them. Bambaman. Where are all these snowmen when it's not festive? Where are all the snowmen when it's not festive season? Here. Alright, so Old Soul is the one who gets the super mode this time. Let me just check the items here, double check. It's in the relic list. Here we are. Allows Old Soul Mio to morph when reaching level 80. Backcountry. We can't stop here. Let's end it on the Inlaid Library. Because Old Soul's ability... The weapon they start with is the one that fires behind you when moving, so I definitely want to have a more horizontal stage. Level up. Reroll. Attract orb. Don't mind if I do. King Bible, good. The Four Seasons. It looks like all the characters with a weapon that doesn't normally evolve are going to all gain a chaos precious gemstone, and I am all for it. Gatamari is one of those ones that seems fun, but it's an absolute pain in the ass. Spinach. There we go. Now I can upgrade my Four Seasons, which is good because I like the Four Seasons. I've got a lot of weapons I like in this game. It's hard for me to pick just one. I don't have enough for the Spellstrom upgrade. Might as well get the all damage upgrade. Celestial Dusting. Gotta get the XP gems that I can. I'm taking a lot of damage. This is not good. Celestial Dusting. You know, I think I actually will take the axe this time since I'm getting the upgrades. Free axe level, sounds good to me. I'm not going over too much of a specific build, but I'm sure I could think of something good. I guess Sand Water's fine. I haven't gotten that one in a while. Upgrade the damage of everything, if you please. Spellbinder up. Okay, good. That was absolutely needed. Hard to believe it's been a while since I got the King Bible. The King Bibble's usual one I used to favor quite a bit. I still do. I just really like the keep away skills. Guess it's a hard choice sometimes. Axe time. Right, the Celestial Duster actually heals them. Heals the plants in there. Free level, won't say no. Defeated enemies may drop hearts. Trapdoor button. Summon Ilmois again? Dang, they really want me in the middle of a bunch of trees. Does it want me to fight Exdeath, since I've been mentioning Final Fantasy a good bit this stream so far tonight? Because he is actually an evil tree. That said, my damage output is leaving a bit to be desired right now, so this might be a bit of an issue. Summon the... The empty tome will be getting on my own soon, so first things first, Candelabrador. XP up. It's gonna be a while to get to level 80, for better or for worse, so... Let's see what this does. Do I turn into a Hellhound when I get leveled up? Should be interesting to see. I mean, the Capello one was really good, being turned into an astral bear and all that. And, of course, turning into the yokai skeleton as the Skelly Boy is also pretty fun. Free level of the... Oh, dang, it's been a while since the 4 seasons showed up, hasn't it? It's due for a level, that's for sure. Panic time. No, Mino Rush. Mino Rush is a bit easier to handle. Because of that, yeah. My weapon is really good against them. Definitely want the King Bibble upgraded. Probably should have gotten the crown now that I think about it, simply because that would give me to 80 faster. At the same time, though, the inlaid library is very easy. So it might not... I don't need to rush it. I don't need to grab the empty tome because I'm about to run into one. Then again, maybe it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I'm really starting to get some good weapons here, then. Let's get it. Ooh. Exactly the one I would have liked it to have upgraded. Plus, being able to see the pull range is quite helpful, I'd say. Excellent. Should get my first upgrade now. Yep. Unholy Vespers. The permanent duration. This should be significantly easier on me, now that I don't have to worry about it ending at an inconvenient time. With enough duration increases, you can get it so you don't necessarily need the upgrade, but I like having it anyways. I'm gonna wait to pick that up until I fill up the accessory bar, since if you get an item outside that, you can go above your cap. Sure, more Clockwork Lancet. I haven't leveled that yet at all. Now, let's have the delicious XP crystals that I left behind. Ooh, yes, there's so many here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ideally, I'd like the one that increases my amount total. The accessory that increases my amount total for this last one. Seven. I should probably max out the axe first and then grab that. Find more Four Seasons. Excellent. Four Seasons maxed out. Let's grab it here and hope that gets upgraded. Just a free Clockwork Lancet. Oh well. No big deal. I'll be getting another one soon enough. Axe level up. Spinach up. This game gets so satisfying to clear out these hordes of enemies. That's a good amount of extra. Santa Water is at max. Good, that can level up as well next time I get the amount. Lancet. Candelabra maxed. Don't need the armor. I need to start banishing stuff to try and make it more likely I'll get what I want. XP up, of course. I probably should have leveled that sooner, if we're honest, just to make it easier. We're about halfway through the run, and it's only just level 2 now. Although I suppose it's better than getting it at the second part onward, period. I do not need the Skullomaniac. Crown XP up. I'm definitely leveling faster because of the crown. I can feel it. I'm not even looking at the exact numbers. It just feels like I'm getting levels more often. Duplicator, exactly what I wanted. Now we can pick up the item I wanted. Get it. Duplicator up, huh? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get all the rings in time because of how much I've been hanging around. But I suppose it's worth a try. crown XP. Scythe upgrade, excellent. Death Spiral. Empty Tome up. I see no reason not to grab that. I've already reached the maximum, so I can't get any accidental. I didn't eat something more valuable. Excellent. I think that might have maxed it. No, but it's close. Empty Tome now maxed. Wear a clock. I need to head back over here now. Here we are. Spellbinder up. I'm almost to level 80, which means I'm almost to the power-up. Almost to supersonic. Excellent. Greed permanent up. Ooh, not a bad one to get, too. Excellent. The Godai Shuffle's one of the main things I started out going after. I definitely need to level the rings first, because I'm hoping to get the clockwork, the Lancet upgrade. Whether or not I'll make it in time is another thing entirely, but it's worth it, I think. Perhaps I should have gone right first in order to get all of the cursed items that I could get. Ooh, what's this? I've become a sun deity. Yeah, entire waves of flowers and ghost thingies are going across. Oh, I forgot to grab the chest over here. Silly me. I got too caught up in becoming a sun god of some sort. Now where is it? Ah, here it is. There we are. Labora. I believe the Clockwork Lancet is the only one last that has not been upgraded yet, so we'll need to keep going here. Jelly wall. I don't think the wall of jellies is going to last for very long in this group, if we're honest. Oops, I left behind a chest way back there. Mildly annoying. I probably should... Part of me thinks I really should have gotten the movement speed upgrade if I was going to attempt this. I'm not sure I'm going to make it in time, because not only do I have to get there and pick up the item, but I also have to upgrade it sufficiently in order to get the Clockwork Lens set upgrade. If you're wondering why I don't get the upgrades more often, that's why. Unless I get Mad Groove, I guess. I can use the Mad Groove upgrade to get it. In fact, that may be the more ideal option, if we're honest. I can't tell if those leaping blue things are dog spirits or just water and plants. So, you know, like sun, water, and life in general. Well, I suppose if one of these characters was to ascend to godhood, it makes sense it'd be the dog. I do love how it's easily clearing the screen, though, that's for sure. I don't want to just play this game whenever an update comes out, but that's just how it's been working out lately. If I run out of ideas to play, I might give it a try, but... Well, I also don't want to force myself to only play stuff like this on stream, so we'll see. Curse up. Get. Let's see here. And crown. Prismatic missile. Right, there's a chest over here, I forgot. There we are. Luminaire. Yeah, I can't believe I just ran past. But then again, to be fair, again, this game has an epilepsy warning, and I can barely see anything. If I can get the Mad Groove, though, that will pretty much instantly finish off the upgrade here. The fact they're on complete opposite ends basically means if you want one, you have to get to it immediately. You can't really hold off for too long, or else there'll be problems. So 30 minutes is a decent amount of time. It's also only so long within a single run, even if you do manage to kill the Reaper, which, mind you, you usually need the parts of the two separate heads for. Divine Bloodline. Awakening Gemini. Reroll. Mad Groove. Here we are. I should probably save that chest until I finish leveling the ring. I'm leveling extraordinarily quickly, so... Oh, nice. Cooldown permanently reduced. Oh yeah, the crown and prismatic shard upgrade is really making leveling easy. Just one more level. There we are. Infinite Corridor. You know what, let's get it. Stone Mask. The more enemies, the more experience, the more levels. I got way more upgrades than I was expecting, that's for sure. No complaints, however. Even with all these cursed item upgrades, the enemies are still getting obliterated. I love it. Oh, I was stuck on a table back there and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, this is absolutely a game of can't see shit, Captain. That's odd. Where is that, Alright, well, should be able to get a decent amount of cash out of this. Enemies are dying so fast. Oh, here's the chest. It's hard to see. Got it. Want to make sure I got the money. I don't really need to buy upgrades, but it wouldn't hurt, right? says the shopkeeper should be around here somewhere, but I don't see him. Then again, saying I can see anything right now would be a bit of a lie. I guess we can call it here. Well, that was Super Saiyan Oh Soul Meal. That's everything for now. That's another really good update. It only it adds a handful of stuff that adds an extra layer to everything. I quite like it. I'm not like I said. The only thing I'm unsure about is the Defang potion, but at the same time, more potions and items to mess with the build is always a good thing. I think helps customize runs however much you want. Let's see here. Is anyone else streaming at the moment? Doesn't look like it, so I guess I'll just cut it here. Doesn't look like it, so I guess I'll just. Oh, accidentally turned on the. Oops. All right. I might be able to. Oh, yeah, there. Might be able to raise someone. All right, I'll go ahead and end it here for now. All right, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.